For starters, Ms. Natalia Bayona has addressed a speech to this panel and to the ladies and the public in general because she was unable to attend live because she's attending the sports conference in Madrid. So I will be reading it on her behalf. Empowering women and promoting equality in tourism. Good morning, everyone. It's a true pleasure to send this message to you today at the Mediterranean Forum of Local Governments and Business before a very special panel, Cultural Capital and Women Empowerment, from the perspective of the most human-centered sectors of all, tourism. Women's impact resonates across every industry, but it is especially evident in ours. Tourism stands out as a sector with significant female representation. According to recent studies, women comprise 45% of the total workforce in tourism, compared to 41% in all other industries. My position as Executive Director of UN Tourism is a statement to the strides we are making in breaking barriers and reshaping institutions. Tourism contributes 3% of global GDP, UN Tourism. And within this framework, women's entrepreneurship and leadership make a direct and profound economic impact. Notably, the percentage of women in leadership roles in tourism is higher than in many other sectors. However, challenges do remain. Gender equality and reducing inequalities are ongoing battles. Economic growth and combating informality in the workforce are essential. Quality education is an unparalleled tool for transformation. Globally, a significant skills gap exists, even in mature tourism markets like Europe, where 25% of sector workers remain underqualified. It is urgent to address this disparity as 882,000 jobs in the tourism sector will require vocational training by 2030. To address these needs, UN Tourism Framework prioritizes people, planet, and prosperity, focusing on education and innovation to shape the future. Education initiatives like the UN Tourism Online Academy provide access to free, high-quality courses created in partnership with top universities. Our new Bachelor in International Sustainable Tourism program welcomed its first cohort in Madrid just weeks ago, further highlighting our commitment to higher education. In parallel, innovation plays a critical role. While women entrepreneurs receive only 2.2% of global venture capital funding, initiatives like the UN Tourism Women in Tech Startup competitions are actively fostering opportunities. Our growing innovation network is driving sectoral changes and empowering female entrepreneurs worldwide. These efforts reflect meaningful progress, but much remains to be done. We must continue to promote policies that prioritize investment, education, and support to create a more equitable sector where women can thrive. Additionally, global organizations, including UN Tourism, play a pivotal role in supporting and enhancing the cultural capital of Mediterranean countries. Tourism thrives on the richness of cultural heritage, be it historical sites, traditions, or local crafts. Our initiatives aim to help these nations protect and promote their cultural assets as central pillars of sustainable tourism. For example, through collaborative frameworks like the UN Tourism Silk Road Program, we encourage transnational cultural exchanges while empowering local communities, including women, to benefit economically and socially from tourism. International collaboration is key to dismantling barriers that limit women access to decision-making roles. Programs that connect local initiatives with global platforms create pathways for knowledge sharing, mentorship, and policy reform. For instance, UN Tourism actively advocates for gender-sensitive policies within governments and organizations. Our partnerships amplify local voices, creating platforms for women to ascend to leadership positions in both regional and global arenas. As we advance, tourism must remain a catalyst for inclusive growth and opportunity. By investing in education, promoting innovation, and fostering cultural exchange, we empower women to unlock their full potential, not just in tourism, but across all sectors of life. Together, we are building a future where every individual's contribution shapes a better, brighter, more equitable world. Thank you, Natalia Bayona. Thank you so much for this great speech, really. The topic that I wanted to address with Ms. Bayona, the Executive Director of the WTO, basically, was about how global organization can help lift barriers, local barriers for women to be able to thrive and to be able to um, be more part of domains and the business world. I will move